Chosen one, if you're watching this right now, it's no accident. God has guided you here for a divine reason, and what I'm about to share with you will shake the very foundation of your existence. A massive sum of money, an overflow of abundance is on its way to you right now, in this very moment. This isn't just a fleeting promise, it's a divine decree, a supernatural shift that's about to transform your life forever. You are stepping into a season of wealth, prosperity, and financial freedom that will leave those around you in awe. The struggles you've faced, the nights you've prayed for a breakthrough, the moments you wondered if God was listening, they were all leading you to this exact moment. Get ready, because God is about to pour out a blessing so immense, so undeniable, that it will rewrite your story and silence every doubt. Your financial destiny is shifting, and the riches God has promised are already moving toward you. Before we dive deeper into this life-changing revelation, I need you to do 3 things. Pause this video, hit that like button to amplify this divine energy, subscribe to join thousands of other chosen ones walking this path of abundance, and leave a comment with the number 777. That number carries the vibration of divine completion, a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive this massive blessing. If you're truly a chosen one, your spirit already knows this message is for you, and you'll stay with me until the very end. This isn't just about money. It's about stepping into the fullness of God's plan for your life, a plan of prosperity, purpose, and power. Let's dive in, because what's coming for you is beyond anything you've ever imagined. Chosen one, you were never meant to live in lack. From the moment you were born, God placed a seed of greatness within you, a divine blueprint for wealth that transcends the limitations of this world. The struggles you've faced, bills piling up, opportunities slipping through your fingers, dreams deferred, were not your destiny. They were tests, refining you, preparing you for the overflow that's about to flood your life. God's word in Jeremiah 29:11 declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." That promise is alive in you right now. The huge sum of money God is sending isn't just about financial wealth, it's a testament to His faithfulness, a sign that He has always seen you, always known you, and always intended for you to rise above. This is your season, chosen one. The doors of abundance are swinging wide open, and the wealth that's coming is not something you have to chase. It's chasing you. Picture a river, endless and overflowing, rushing toward you with blessings you can't contain. That's the kind of provision God has prepared. This isn't about toiling endlessly or hustling to make ends meet. From this moment forward, it's God's duty to provide for you. His promise of prosperity is unbreakable, and as you align with His will, you'll see money flow into your life in ways that defy logic. Businesses will flourish, investments will multiply, unexpected checks will arrive, and opportunities you never imagined will appear out of nowhere. This is the power of divine favor, and it's resting on you right now. Have you ever felt like you were meant for more? Deep in your soul, you've always known you weren't destined for an ordinary life. That stirring, that restlessness, it's the voice of God calling you to step into your divine inheritance. The world may have tried to label you by your circumstances, your bank account, your job, your struggles, but God sees you as His chosen one, destined for riches that reflect His glory. The huge sum of money coming your way is not just about financial freedom, it's about fulfilling your purpose. God isn't blessing you with wealth so you can hoard it. He's equipping you to impact lives, to build His kingdom, to leave a legacy that echoes through generations. Your prosperity is a tool, a divine resource to change the world around you. Let me ask you something, chosen one. Have you ever noticed how the enemy tries to keep you small? The doubts, the setbacks, the voices that tell you you'll never make it, they're all part of a scheme to block the abundance God has for you. But here's the truth: no weapon formed against you shall prosper, as Isaiah 54:17 declares. The enemy has tried to dim your light, to keep you trapped in lack, but you've stood firm. You've prayed, you've believed, you've trusted, even when the odds were against you. That's why the devil is trembling right now. They thought they could break you, but instead you've become a force they can't ignore. Your faith has shattered their illusions, and now God is turning the tables. The wealth you're about to receive is a slap in the face to every lie the enemy ever whispered. This transformation isn't just about money. It's about a complete shift in your identity. You're no longer the person who struggles to get by. You're a chosen one, walking in divine authority, radiating the confidence of someone who knows their God is faithful. As this huge sum of money enters your life, you'll notice changes in every area. Your mindset will shift from scarcity to abundance. Your relationships will align with God's purpose. Your health, your energy, your very presence will reflect the overflow of His blessings. People will look at you and wonder, what happened? How did they change so fast? They won't understand it, but you will. You'll know that this is God's hand at work, fulfilling His promise to make all things new. Chosen one, let's talk about the glow, the undeniable radiance that comes when God's favor rests upon you. As this wealth flows into your life, it's not just your bank account that will change. Your entire being will shine with a divine light that others can't ignore. Your smile will carry peace, your eyes will sparkle with purpose, and your presence will exude a confidence that draws opportunities like a magnet. This glow isn't about vanity, it's about reflecting God's glory. When you walk in His purpose, when you embrace the abundance He's sending, you become a living testimony to His power. People will be drawn to you, not because of what you have, but because of who you are in Him. The world may try to tell you that wealth is hard to come by, that you have to grind endlessly to achieve it. But God's economy doesn't work that way. His provision is supernatural, limitless, and effortless. Think about the story of Joseph in the Bible. He went from a pit to a palace, from slavery to ruling over Egypt's resources, not because of his own effort, but because of God's favor. That same favor is on you right now. The huge sum of money coming your way isn't something you have to earn. It's something God has already ordained. All you need to do is trust, align with His will, and step boldly into the opportunities He's opening. Let's pause for a moment, chosen one. If this message is resonating with your spirit, if you feel the truth of God's promise stirring within you, I invite you to take a stand. Leave a comment with the number 777 below to declare that you're ready to receive this divine wealth. Hit that like button to send this energy out into the universe, and subscribe to join thousands of other chosen ones who are walking this path of abundance. Your actions are a signal to heaven that you're ready for what's coming. Don't just watch. Participate in this divine moment, because your breakthrough is closer than you think. Now, let's talk about why this money is coming to you. It's not random, it's not luck. It's God's divine plan unfolding at the perfect time. You've been through the fire, chosen one. Trials that tested your faith, moments that pushed you to your limits. But every tear you shed, every prayer you whispered, every step you took in faith was preparing you for this moment. God has seen your heart. He's seen your resilience, your trust, your refusal to give up. And now He's saying, enough. It's time for your overflow. This huge sum of money is a reward for your faithfulness, a testament to the fact that God never forgets His promises. The beauty of this transformation is that it's not just about you. When God blesses you with wealth, He's entrusting you with a responsibility to bless others. Imagine the lives you'll touch, the communities you'll uplift, the dreams you'll help come true. This money isn't just for your comfort. It's a tool to further God's kingdom. Maybe you'll start a business that creates jobs. Maybe you'll support a ministry that changes lives. Maybe you'll help someone who's struggling just as you once were. Whatever you do, know this: your wealth is a divine assignment, a chance to reflect God's love and generosity to the world. Chosen one, have you ever noticed how the enemy tries to distract you right before a breakthrough? Those moments of doubt, those unexpected obstacles, they're not random. They're the enemy's last-ditch effort to keep you from stepping into your destiny. But you're stronger than that. You're wiser than that. You know that the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it, as John 1:5 declares. The devil may have tried to block your path, but God is clearing the way. That huge sum of money is already yours in the spiritual realm, and it's about to manifest in the physical. Stand firm, because no force in heaven or earth can stop what God has ordained. This is a season of divine timing, chosen one. God doesn't operate on the world's calendar. His plans unfold when the moment is right, when your heart is ready, when the stage is set for His glory to shine through you. You may have felt like nothing was happening, like your prayers were going unanswered, but God was working behind the scenes, aligning every detail, preparing every opportunity. That job offer, that business idea, that unexpected check, it's all part of His plan. Trust His timing, because when the floodgates open, the blessings will pour in faster than you can imagine. Let's talk about the confidence that comes with divine provision. When you know that God is your source, you walk differently. You speak differently. You carry yourself with an assurance that no circumstance can shake. This confidence isn't rooted in pride or self-reliance. It's rooted in the unshakable truth that God is faithful. As this huge sum of money enters your life, you'll feel a boldness rising within you. You'll step into rooms with authority, make decisions with clarity, and pursue your dreams without fear. This is the power of walking in God's purpose, a purpose that includes financial freedom and unstoppable favor. Chosen one, the world is about to see a new version of you. The struggles of the past, the doubts, the fears, they're fading away. In their place, God is giving you a new identity, one that radiates His glory. People will look at you and see the transformation. They'll see the peace in your eyes, the strength in your posture, the joy in your smile. They may not understand it, but they'll feel it. They'll know that something supernatural is at work. This is what it means to be a chosen one, to walk in the fullness of God's plan, to shine with His light, to overflow with His abundance. The enemy thought they could keep you down, but they were wrong. The devil thought they could trap you in lack, but they didn't know who they were dealing with. You are an earth angel, a force of divine light, a vessel of God's power. The huge sum of money coming your way is proof that no plan of the enemy can stand against God's purpose for your life. Every door they tried to close, God is opening. Every chain they tried to place on you, God is breaking. You are stepping into a season where lack is a distant memory and abundance is your new reality. As this wealth flows into your life, it's important to stay grounded in God's purpose. Wealth is not just about what you can buy, it's about what you can build. It's about the legacy you'll leave, the lives you'll touch, the kingdom you'll advance. God is entrusting you with this money because He knows you'll use it wisely. You'll sow seeds of generosity, invest in dreams that align with His will, and create opportunities for others to rise. This is the true power of divine wealth. It multiplies as you give, it grows as you share, it transforms as you serve. Chosen one, let's take a moment to reflect. Can you feel it? The shift in the atmosphere, the stirring in your spirit. That's the sound of God's promises coming to life. That's the weight of His favor settling on you. This huge sum of money isn't just a blessing, it's a sign that you're walking in alignment with His will. You've trusted Him through the storms, and now He's leading you to still waters. Psalm 23:2 says, "He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul." That restoration is happening now. Your soul is being renewed, your finances are being restored, and your life is being transformed. The world may try to tell you that money is the root of all evil, but that's a lie the enemy uses to keep God's people in lack. Money in the hands of a chosen one is a tool for good, a weapon for change, a bridge to impact. God isn't blessing you so you can live in excess. He's blessing you so you can live in purpose. Imagine the schools you could fund, the businesses you could start, the families you could lift out of poverty. This huge sum of money is God's way of saying, "I trust you to do my work." Embrace it, chosen one, because your wealth is about to change the world. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly while others struggle? It's not about luck or hard work, it's about alignment. When you align your heart, your mind, and your actions with God's will, the blessings flow naturally. This is what's happening to you right now. The huge sum of money coming your way is the result of your faith, your obedience, and your refusal to give up. You've aligned with God's purpose, and now He's aligning the resources to match. Trust that every step you take is guided by His hand, and every door you walk through is opened by His power. Chosen one, the enemy is watching, and they're shaken. They see the favor on your life, the wealth that's coming, the light that's shining through you. They thought they could keep you in the shadows, but God is bringing you into the spotlight. The devil tried to convince you that you're unworthy, that you'll never have enough. But those lies are crumbling. You are worthy. You are chosen. You are destined for greatness. A huge sum of money entering your life is proof that God's promises are true, that His plans for you are unstoppable, and that His love for you is unending. This transformation is not just financial, it's spiritual, emotional, and physical. As God pours out this wealth, you'll feel a renewal in every area of your life. Your mind will be clearer, your heart lighter, your body stronger. The stress of lack will fade, replaced by the peace of provision. You'll walk with a new confidence, knowing that the Creator of the universe is your provider. People will notice the change. They'll see the glow, the joy, the unshakable faith that defines you. This is what it means to be a chosen one, to live in the overflow of God's goodness, to shine with His glory, to walk in His purpose. Chosen one, the wealth that's coming is not the end of your journey, it's the beginning. God is opening doors you never thought possible, leading you to opportunities you never imagined. This huge sum of money is just the first wave of blessings. There's more to come, more favor, more breakthroughs, more miracles. But with great wealth comes great responsibility. God is entrusting you with this abundance because He knows you'll use it to fulfill His purpose. You'll be a beacon of hope, a vessel of change, a testimony to His power. Embrace this calling because the world is waiting to see what you'll do with it. Let's talk about the resistance you might face. As you step into this season of wealth, not everyone will understand. Some will question your success, others will envy it, and a few might even try to pull you back. But here's the truth. Their opinions don't matter. What God has blessed, no one can curse. Numbers 23:20 says, "I have received a command to bless. He has blessed, and I cannot change it." Your wealth is God-ordained, and no amount of doubt or criticism can stop it. Stand firm, chosen one, because the enemy's resistance is just a sign that you're on the right path. This is a moment of divine alignment, chosen one. Everything you've been through, the struggles, the sacrifices, the moments of doubt, has led you to this point. God has been preparing you, shaping you, refining you for this season of abundance. The huge sum of money coming your way is not a random event. It's a divine appointment. You're not just receiving wealth, you're stepping into a new identity as a steward of God's blessings. Your life is about to become a living testimony to His faithfulness, a shining example of what happens when you trust in His plan. Chosen one, can you feel the shift? The atmosphere is changing, the tide is turning, and the blessings are flowing. This is your moment to rise, to embrace the wealth God is sending, to step boldly into the purpose He's designed for you. The world is watching, and they're about to see the power of a chosen one walking in divine favor. Don't shrink back, don't doubt, don't let fear hold you back. You were born for this. You were chosen for this. The huge sum of money is just the beginning of the incredible journey God has planned for you. The money coming your way is more than a financial breakthrough. It's a divine endorsement. It's God's way of saying, I see you, I know you, and I'm equipping you for greatness. Every dollar, every opportunity, every resource is a tool to amplify your purpose. You're not just going to pay off debts or live comfortably. You're going to build empires, fund dreams, and transform lives. Imagine the impact you'll have. Schools rising in underserved communities, businesses creating opportunities for others, ministries spreading hope across the globe. This wealth is your divine arsenal, and God is trusting you to wield it with wisdom and courage. You're not just a chosen one. You're a history maker, a world changer, a living testament to what happens when faith meets favor. Have you ever felt a spark in your spirit, a whisper that you are destined for something extraordinary? That's not your imagination. That's God's voice, calling you to rise above the ordinary and embrace the supernatural. The world may have tried to box you in, to tell you that wealth is for the lucky few, that dreams like yours are too big. But God doesn't play by the world's rules. He's the God of the impossible, the one who parted the Red Sea, who fed thousands with a few loaves and fish. And now, He's turning your impossibilities into realities. That huge sum of money, it's already yours in the spiritual realm, waiting to manifest in the physical. All you need to do is claim it with unwavering faith, to walk boldly into the promise God has spoken over you. Let's talk about the fire of divine purpose burning within you. This wealth isn't coming to make you comfortable. It's coming to set you ablaze. God is igniting a passion in your soul, a vision so big it scares you, a calling so powerful it will shake the foundations of everything around you. You're not just receiving money, you're receiving a mandate to change the world. Think about David, a shepherd boy who became a king. Not because of his status, but because of his heart for God. Your heart, chosen one, is what sets you apart. Your faith, your resilience, your refusal to bow to fear. That's why God is pouring out this abundance. He knows you'll use it to slay giants, to build His kingdom, to shine His light into the darkest corners. The enemy is trembling right now, chosen one. They see the wealth, the favor, the unstoppable force you're becoming, and they're desperate to stop you. But here's the truth. They're too late. The devil's schemes are crumbling, their lies are unraveling, and their power is fading in the face of your divine destiny. Psalm 27:1 declares, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? You are untouchable, chosen one, because God Himself is your shield." The enemy may try to throw obstacles in your path, doubts, delays, distractions, but they're no match for the God who's fighting for you. That huge sum of money is a declaration that no force in heaven or earth can block what God has ordained. This is a season of divine acceleration. What used to take years will now happen in moments. Opportunities that seemed out of reach are rushing toward you. Doors that were once locked are flying open. People who overlooked you are now seeking you out. Why? Because God's favor is a magnet, drawing everything you need to fulfill His purpose. This isn't about luck or coincidence. It's about divine timing. You've sown seeds of faith, prayer, and perseverance, and now it's harvest time. The wealth pouring into your life is the fruit of your trust in God, the reward for your unwavering belief that He would come through. Get ready, because this harvest is bigger than anything you've ever seen. Chosen one, let's pause for a moment to anchor this truth in your spirit. If you feel the fire of God's promise burning within you, if you sense the weight of His favor resting on your life, I invite you to take a stand. Leave a comment with the number 7777 below to declare that you're ready to receive this divine abundance. Hit that like button to send this energy soaring, and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones who are walking this path of supernatural provision. Your actions are a signal to the universe that you're aligned with God's plan, that you're ready to step into the wealth He's prepared. Don't just watch. Claim this moment, because your breakthrough is unfolding right now. Now, let's talk about the legacy you're about to build. This huge sum of money isn't just for you, it's for generations to come. God is positioning you to create a ripple effect, a wave of blessing that will touch your family, your community, and the world. Imagine your children walking in financial freedom, your loved ones thriving because of the seeds you're sowing today. Imagine strangers, people you'll never meet, whose lives are transformed because of the businesses you start, the charities you fund, the hope you spread. This is the power of divine wealth. It doesn't just change your life, it changes the world. You're not just a chosen one, you're a catalyst, a divine spark that will ignite transformation wherever you go. The world may try to tell you that wealth is selfish, that pursuing abundance is wrong. But that's a lie designed to keep God's people in lack. God's word in Deuteronomy 8:18 says, "It is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth." Your prosperity is God's idea, His design, His gift to you. He's not blessing you so you can live in excess. He's blessing you so you can live in overflow, so you can pour out His goodness to others. This huge sum of money is a divine trust, a sacred responsibility to reflect God's generosity. You're not just receiving wealth, you're becoming a steward of His kingdom, a vessel of His love, a beacon of His power. Have you ever noticed how the greatest breakthroughs come after the hardest battles? The struggles you've faced, the sleepless nights, the financial strain, the moments of doubt, were not in vain. They were forging you, refining you, preparing you for this moment. Like gold purified in the fire, you've emerged stronger, wiser, and ready to carry the weight of God's blessings. The enemy thought they could break you, but they only made you unbreakable. The devil thought they could dim your light, but they only fueled your fire. Now, as this wealth flows into your life, you're standing taller, shining brighter, and walking bolder than ever before. This is a season of divine surprises, chosen one. God loves to exceed your expectations, to bless you in ways you never saw coming. That huge sum of money, it's just the beginning. Expect unexpected checks in the mail, promotions you didn't apply for, connections with people who will open doors you didn't even know existed. God is orchestrating moments that will leave you in awe, moments that will remind you of His limitless power. Trust Him, because He's not just meeting your needs, He's blowing your mind. Ephesians 3:20 says, "Now to Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine," That's the God you serve, and He's about to show you just how big He is. The beauty of this transformation is that it's holistic. As God pours out this wealth, He's renewing every part of you. Your mind is being freed from the weight of worry, replaced with clarity and creativity. Your heart is being filled with gratitude, overflowing with joy. Your body is being restored, energized by the peace of God's provision. This isn't just about money. It's about becoming the fullest, most vibrant version of yourself. You're stepping into a new identity, one that reflects God's glory in every way. People will see it, feel it, and be drawn to the divine light radiating from you. This is what it means to be a chosen one. To live in the overflow, to shine with purpose, to walk in power. Chosen one, the enemy is watching and they're in panic. They see the wealth, the favor, the unstoppable momentum of God's plan for your life. They thought they could keep you in lack, but God is flipping the script. The devil tried to convince you that you're not enough, but God is declaring that you're more than enough. This huge sum of money is a divine rebuttal to every lie, a heavenly proclamation that you are chosen, favored, and destined for greatness. Stand tall, because no force can stop what God has started. The wealth is coming, the doors are opening, and your life is about to become a living testimony to His power. This is no ordinary moment, chosen one. The wealth God is sending is a divine signal that your season of waiting is over. You've been in the wilderness, praying, believing, holding fast to faith, even when the path was unclear. But now, the clouds are parting, and the light of God's favor is breaking through. Picture it, a flood of resources pouring into your life, washing away every trace of lack, every shadow of doubt. This money isn't just for you to survive. It's for you to thrive, to build, to create, to soar. God is saying, I've seen your heart, I've heard your cries, and now I'm answering with an overflow you can't contain. Malachi 3:10 promises, "Test me in this, says the Lord Almighty, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven." Those floodgates are open, and the abundance is yours. Let's talk about the power of your divine assignment. This huge sum of money is not a random gift. It's a divine commission. God is placing resources in your hands because He trusts you to steward them with purpose. You're not just a chosen one. You're a divine architect, called to construct something extraordinary. Maybe it's a business that empowers others, a foundation that lifts the broken, or a creative project that inspires millions. Whatever it is, know this: your vision is God-breathed, and this wealth is the fuel to bring it to life. The world needs what you carry, your ideas, your compassion, your fire. This money is God's way of saying, go, build, shine. I'm with you every step of the way. Have you ever felt like you were born for something bigger, something that transcends the ordinary? That feeling isn't just a dream, it's a divine blueprint etched into your soul. You were never meant to blend in, to settle for less, to live a life confined by limits. The enemy tried to bury that truth, to drown it in doubt and distraction, but God is resurrecting it now. This huge sum of money is a divine excavation, pulling your purpose out of the shadows and into the light. You're stepping into a season where your gifts will shine, your voice will be heard, and your impact will be felt. The world is about to know your name, not because of what you've done, but because of who God is in you. The enemy is in chaos, chosen one. They see the wealth, the favor, the divine momentum building in your life, and they're scrambling to stop it. But here's the truth: they're powerless against God's plan. The devil thought they could keep you in lack, but they didn't count on your faith. They thought they could silence your dreams, but they didn't know your God. Every lie they've whispered, every obstacle they've thrown is crumbling under the weight of God's truth. Isaiah 40:31 declares, Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. You're soaring now, chosen one, and no force can pull you down. This wealth is a divine proclamation that you are untouchable, unstoppable, and undeniably favored. This is a season of divine multiplication. What you touch will prosper. What you invest will grow. What you speak will manifest. God is breathing life into your dreams, turning your seeds of faith into a harvest of abundance. That business idea you've been holding on to, it's about to explode. That project you've been hesitant to start, it's about to take flight. The huge sum of money entering your life is the spark that will set everything in motion. Trust the process. Because God is aligning every detail, people, resources, opportunities, to ensure your success. This isn't about chance. It's about divine orchestration, and you're at the center of it all. Chosen one, let's anchor this moment in your spirit. If you feel the pulse of God's promise beating in your heart, if you sense the fire of His favor igniting your soul, I invite you to take a bold stand. Leave a comment with the number 777 below to proclaim that you're ready to receive this divine wealth. Hit that like button to send this energy soaring into the universe, and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones who are walking this path of supernatural abundance. Your actions are a declaration to heaven that you're aligned with God's plan, that you're ready to step into the overflow. Don't just watch, claim this divine moment, because your breakthrough is unfolding right now. Now, let's talk about the radiance of your transformation. As this wealth flows into your life, it's not just your circumstances that will change. It's you. God is polishing you, refining you, making you a vessel that shines with His glory. Your confidence will soar, not because of the money, but because of the God who provides it. Your vision will sharpen, not because of the resources, but because of the purpose behind them. Your presence will command attention, not because of what you own, but because of who you are in Him. This is the glow of a chosen one. A light that draws others, a fire that inspires, a beauty that reflects the divine. The world may try to tell you that wealth is fleeting, that money comes and goes, but God's provision is eternal. This huge sum of money is not a one-time blessing. It's the beginning of a lifetime of abundance. God is establishing you as a pillar of prosperity, a source of blessing for others, a legacy that will outlive you. Think about Abraham, who was blessed to be a blessing, whose wealth and favor touched nations. You're walking in that same anointing, chosen one. Your prosperity is not just for today, it's for generations, a divine inheritance that will flow through your family, your community, and the world. The enemy thought they could keep you small, but God had other plans. The devil tried to convince you that lack was your portion, but God is rewriting your story. Every moment of struggle, every tear you shed was a seed planted in faith. Now those seeds are sprouting and the harvest is here. The huge sum of money is just the first fruit of a bountiful season. Expect more blessings, more breakthroughs, more miracles. God is not done with you, chosen one. He's just getting started. And the world is about to see what happens when a chosen one steps into their divine destiny. This is a season of divine boldness. God is calling you to dream bigger, to act fearlessly, to walk in the authority He's given you. The wealth coming your way is not just a resource, it's a weapon. It's the means to tear down strongholds, to break cycles of poverty, to build something that glorifies God. You're not just a recipient of this money, you're a warrior, a steward, a visionary. Step into that role with courage, because God is backing you. Every decision you make, every step you take, is guided by His hand. Trust Him, because He's leading you to places you never thought possible. Chosen one. Have you ever noticed how God works in the unexpected? The moments that seem ordinary are often the ones He uses to launch you into the extraordinary. That random conversation, that sudden idea, that unexpected opportunity, those are God's fingerprints, preparing the way for your breakthrough. The huge sum of money coming your way may arrive in ways you don't expect. A business deal, an inheritance, a divine connection. Stay open, because God's methods are limitless. He's not bound by the world's systems, and neither are you. This wealth is a divine surprise, a testament to His creativity and love. The beauty of this season is that it's not just about what you'll receive, it's about who you'll become. As God pours out this abundance, He's shaping you into a leader, a trailblazer, a light in the darkness. You're not just gaining wealth, you're gaining influence, wisdom, and a deeper connection with God. Every blessing is a lesson, every breakthrough a revelation. You're learning to trust Him more, to lean on His strength, to walk in His purpose. This transformation is eternal, chosen one, and it's making you a force that the world can't ignore. The enemy is watching, and they're terrified. They see the wealth, the purpose, the divine fire burning in you, and they know they've lost. The devil thought they could keep you in chains, but God is setting you free. The lies they told you about your worth, your future, your potential are being exposed. You are a chosen one, a child of the King, a vessel of His power. The huge sum of money is a divine declaration that you are favored, that you are called, that you are destined for greatness. Stand tall, because no force can stop what God has started in you. Chosen one, you are stepping into a divine spotlight, a moment where heaven itself is turning its gaze upon you. The huge sum of money surging into your life is not just a blessing, it's a divine coronation, a sacred moment where God is crowning you with favor and authority. You are being elevated, not just in wealth, but in purpose, influence, and impact. This is your time to rise, to radiate the glory of God, to become a living testament to His limitless power. The abundance coming your way is a divine key, unlocking doors to dreams you've carried in your heart, visions you've held in secret, and callings you've only whispered in prayer. Get ready, because God is about to make your life a masterpiece that will inspire awe and ignite faith in everyone who witnesses it. This wealth is not just about numbers in a bank account. It's about the divine story God is writing through you. Every dollar is a stroke of His pen, every opportunity a chapter in a narrative of triumph. You've walked through valleys of struggle, climbed mountains of doubt, and faced storms that tested your faith. But those moments were not your destiny, they were your training ground. God was sculpting you, strengthening you, preparing you to carry the weight of this divine abundance. Now, as this money flows into your life, you're stepping into the fullness of His plan, a plan that will leave the world speechless. As Philippians 4:19 declares, "My God will meet all your needs according to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus." That promise is alive in you, and it's unfolding right now. Let's talk about the divine courage stirring within you. This huge sum of money is not just a resource. It's a divine invitation to dream fearlessly, to act boldly, to live unapologetically in the purpose God has given you. The world may have tried to shrink your vision, to tell you to play it safe, to settle for less. But God is calling you to expand, to stretch, to reach for the stars. This wealth is your divine permission to pursue the impossible, to build what others said couldn't be built, to achieve what others said couldn't be done. You're not just a chosen one. You're a divine pioneer, blazing a trail that others will follow, lighting a path that others will walk. Have you ever felt a surge of energy, a spark that tells you something extraordinary is about to happen? That's not just excitement, it's the Holy Spirit moving within you, awakening you to the magnitude of this moment. The enemy tried to dull that spark, to bury it under worry and fear, but God is fanning it into a flame. This huge sum of money is the wind of heaven, fueling that fire, propelling you into a season of unstoppable momentum. You're not just receiving wealth, you're receiving divine power, divine clarity, divine strength. The world is about to see a version of you that radiates God's glory, that moves with His authority, that shines with His love. The enemy is quaking, chosen one. They see the wealth, the purpose, the divine fire blazing in your life, and they know their time is up. The devil thought they could keep you bound, but God is breaking every chain. The lies they fed you about your limitations, your past, your worth, are being incinerated in the light of God's truth. Psalm 18:28 says, "You, Lord, keep my lamp burning. My God turns my darkness into light." That light is shining now, chosen one, and it's exposing every scheme of the enemy. This wealth is a divine weapon, shattering their illusions, declaring that you are free, favored, and destined for greatness. This is a season of divine expansion. Your influence is growing. Your reach is widening. Your impact is deepening. The money pouring into your life is not just for your needs, it's for your dreams, your vision, your mission. God is stretching your capacity, enlarging your territory, as He did for Jabez in 1 Chronicles 4:10. You're not just surviving, you're thriving, building, creating. That business you've been dreaming of, it's about to take root. That cause you've been passionate about, it's about to take flight. The huge sum of money is the divine seed, and God is preparing the soil for a harvest that will astound you. Chosen one, let's pause to seal this truth in your spirit. If you feel the power of God's promise pulsing through you, if you sense the weight of His favor lifting you higher, I invite you to take a stand. Leave a comment with the number 777 below to proclaim that you're ready to receive this divine abundance. Hit that like button to send this energy soaring, and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking this path of supernatural provision. Your actions are a signal to heaven that you're aligned with God's plan, that you're ready to embrace the overflow. Don't just watch, step into this divine moment, because your breakthrough is happening now. Now, let's talk about the divine connections God is bringing into your life. This wealth is not coming alone, it's accompanied by people, opportunities, and relationships that will amplify your purpose. God is aligning you with visionaries, mentors, and partners who see what He sees in you. These are not random encounters. They're divine appointments, orchestrated by the Creator to propel you forward. That person you meet, that door that opens, that idea that sparks, it's all part of God's plan. The huge sum of money is the foundation, but these connections are the framework, building something eternal through your life. The world may try to tell you that wealth is a solitary pursuit, that you have to climb alone to reach the top. But God's kingdom operates differently. Your prosperity is a collective blessing, a rising tide that lifts everyone around you. This money is not just for you, it's for your family, your community, your world. Imagine the joy of helping a loved one achieve their dream, the power of funding a cause that changes lives, the legacy of creating opportunities for others. You're not just a chosen one. You're a divine conduit, channeling God's abundance to those who need it most. Your wealth is a bridge, connecting people to hope, to healing, to Him. The enemy thought they could isolate you, chosen one, but God is surrounding you with a tribe of believers, dreamers, and warriors. The devil tried to convince you that you're alone, but God is proving otherwise. Every struggle you've faced, every moment of loneliness, was preparing you to value the divine community He's building around you. This huge sum of money is a magnet, drawing the right people into your life. People who will celebrate your success, amplify your vision, and walk with you in faith. You're not just receiving wealth, you're receiving a divine network, a family of purpose-driven souls who will change the world with you. This is a season of divine creativity. God is awakening your imagination, unleashing a flood of ideas that will shape your future. The wealth coming your way is not just a tool, it's a canvas, a space for you to paint the dreams God has placed in your heart. That book you've been wanting to write, it's time to start. That invention you've been sketching, it's time to build. That ministry you've been called to, it's time to launch. The huge sum of money is the divine spark, igniting your creativity, empowering you to create something that reflects God's glory. Trust those ideas, because they're not just yours, they're His. Chosen one, have you ever noticed how God's blessings often come disguised as challenges? The obstacles you've faced, the delays, the rejections, the setbacks, were not denials, they were divine setups. God was teaching you resilience, wisdom, and faith, preparing you for the magnitude of this moment. The huge sum of money is the reward for your perseverance, the fruit of your trust, the proof that God never fails. Every closed door was guiding you to the right one. Every no was leading you to a divine yes. Now, as this wealth flows into your life, you're stepping into a season where every promise is fulfilled, every dream is realized, every prayer is answered. The beauty of this transformation is that it's eternal. The wealth God is sending is not just for this lifetime, it's for the legacy you'll leave behind. You're not just building for today, you're building for tomorrow, for your children, for their children, for generations yet to come. This money is a divine seed, and as you sow it with faith, it will grow into a tree of blessing that will shelter many. Imagine a world transformed by your generosity, a future shaped by your vision, a legacy defined by your faith. This is what it means to be a chosen one, to live for something bigger, to give for something greater, to shine for something eternal. The enemy is watching, and they're unraveling. They see the wealth, the connections, the divine creativity flowing through you, and they know they've been defeated. The devil thought they could steal your joy, but God is restoring it. The lies they told you about your potential, your purpose, your destiny, are being silenced by the roar of God's truth. You are a chosen one, a divine masterpiece, a vessel of His power. The huge sum of money is a heavenly declaration that you are favored, that you are called, that you are unstoppable. Stand firm, because no force can derail what God has destined for you. This is a season of divine authority, chosen one. God is clothing you with a mantle of power, giving you the confidence to walk in His purpose. The wealth coming your way is not just a blessing, it's a responsibility, a call to lead, to influence, to change. You're not just receiving money, you're receiving a divine platform, a stage to showcase God's goodness. Speak boldly, act decisively, love fiercely. The world is waiting to see what a chosen one can do with God's favor. This is your moment to rise, to shine, to make history.